in this world, so I just have to do this because that's what they say. They made it the law, don't you think?
Well, if you say so.
I don't say so. Otherwise I'd go without, but they force you that you have to. If it's a 95...
Okay, let me go through. I've got a system that I punch in, and it'll come up with a bunch of rates for you. Okay? All right?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Otto.
Excuse me?
I gotta give out all this information, and I don't know.
Excuse me?
But we have to give out all this information when I think it's unfair.
I guess I'm not following what you're saying.
I just feel integrated when, our rights, I don't have any constitutional rights.
How so?
How so? Because obviously I'm always having to spill out my information and I don't know anything, That's kind of like all I have to do. I mean, I'm...
Okay, so basically what you'd like me to do is just give you a number without knowing any...
I'd like to know...
Without knowing any of the pertinent information.
Yeah, I'd like to know for this kind of...
$500.
Huh?
500.
500?
Yeah.
How is that? I
don't know. I'm just...
now.
Pardon?
I pay monthly right now on $30-some, but they kind of raised it now. A month. I was paying monthly. I don't drive that much, but yet, I don't know. I mean, we're supposed to. It's the law.
Yeah, because of those Iraqis and Hispanics.
Well, that's what they were saying. So don't blame me.
I'm not.
To the news.
Yeah.
I'm a good driver, and
right.
if anything happened, I would pay for my dues. But, knock on wood, everybody's giving me the crap because when I lived in apartments, I would tell them, be careful. I don't like kids around my vehicle. And then, look, I get this little boy. He brings his little sister, and then they're out there screaming, "Where's the gun's gone? Where's the gun's gone?" How rude could that be?
How rude could that be?
It was stressful.
I hear that.
And then I was afraid to tell the stepfather that is out there threatening me. And I was afraid because he drove an older, it was a Ranchero that he drove, and I figured but I was afraid to because he looked like the kind of guy with an old Ranchero that would, because I like to polish my car, make it look still decent. And so I figured he'd probably come over and do it himself, if nothing else. Because I've had this other guy, he was supposed to be at least a decent person going to the Foursquare Church, and then, when I had to rough it outside, I'd go over to his place, and what does he do? He parks an old Volkswagen way over the curb, because when you come in to park, it didn't look like it was that far over, and so that's when I first scratched on the front fender of my T-Bird. And then I asked him if he'd help me pay for half, and it was, at first. And then later, since his mama and his yucky brother was living with him, they'd come out there yelling at me like, "It was your fault, you should have been watching where you're going," and blah, 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 blah.
Well, that's not right.
But that's...
What nationality were they?
American. I'm on the Asian-looking side, but I've been in America all my life, I was a part of the family. I was adopted, but still, and then I've had trouble with apartments, and then they let the carport fall over, and other things have been damaged, and I don't know, and I can holler and scream about it, but they don't care about what I say. Like, I overpaid in this place because, I had to be booted out from the other place, so I guess I overpaid, but then trying to talk to this woman here, she's an older woman, and she's mean to me. Then she tells me...
She's mean to you?
Yeah, you know what she does?
No.
She'll tell me, you gotta move your kettle, you can't leave it out there.
Oh.
So who wants to go in and talk to this woman again? Because then she's telling me, you gotta
I know, because when people talk like that, you don't even want to hear it.
I know, I didn't want to go back in, and then she told me, you gotta move your brakes, and then later, now I can't wash my car because now she says, and I don't know if it's because the maintenance guy, he's ratting on me all the time, just to get me in trouble. She's stressing me out. They're stressing me out.
I hear that.
They're threatening me again.
Well, I got lines ringing.
So I've called some people to help me pray for them so that I can talk to them today so I can get my money back.
I got some lines ringing.
Yeah,
Good luck.
But can I get a lower quote than that?
No, not without information. Good luck.
What?